know it's true. The moment of power belongs to you. You chose a path, a higher lane where satisfaction breaks the chain. When you open a trade, you rise so high like the god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands, a life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Life becomes what you create. Silence builds a stronger state. You observe, release, let go of what you can't control, you know. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands, a life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Strong in silence, clear in mind. Every loss a gift you'll find. Step by step your power grows. The market speaks, the trader knows. Today's your day, the crown is yours. Open wide the trading doors. Every chart becomes your stage. Write your story, turn the page. Turn emotions into gold. Legends crafted, brave and bold. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Today's the day, you know it's true. The moment of power belongs to you. You chose a path, a higher lane where satisfaction breaks the chain. When you open a trade, you rise so high like the god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands, a life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Life becomes what you create. Silence builds a stronger state. You observe, release, let go of what you can't control, you know. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands, a life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Strong in silence, clear in mind. Every loss a gift you'll find. Step by step your power grows. The market speaks, the trader knows. Today's your day, the crown is yours. Open wide the trading doors. Every chart becomes your stage. Write your story, turn the page. Turn emotions into gold. Legends crafted, brave and bold. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Today's the day, you know it's true. The moment of power belongs to you. You chose a path, a higher lane where satisfaction breaks the chain. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands, a life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Life becomes what what you create. Silence builds a stronger state. You observe, release, let go of what you can't control, you know. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands, a life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand, trading.
Good morning, everyone. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm currently in a short, so curious to see if it can continue to move lower, but I'll pay attention if we're gonna get any sort of reaction once silver reaches Monday open. I've already moved stop loss. Just above the $9.35 candle. On futures, it looks quite different, honestly, than it does on Forex. Might actually get a push up to retest 932 FVG. If it does that, it's probably gonna take me out. And if it invalidates 933 bearish FVG, that would basically be our unicorn. But I'm thinking it might actually continue. We'll see. I'm not sure if my stop loss right now is placed quite strategically. Because that's the most attractive place where price could come right now and then continue to move lower. Why? Because there's also a 5-minute FVG over there, but we'll see. Maybe it's just gonna remain untouched. We're gonna have FOMC today, interest rate decision. I'm not really sure if it's a good idea to trade today, to be honest, before the news. If we create a new low under 941 swing low, I'm going to move stop loss at break even. Stops at break even right now. I don't care it didn't close under that low. I obviously would have preferred if it did that, because it would have made the, you know, possibility of wanting to correct a little higher again less probable, but still. So right now stop is at break even. Okay, got stopped out at break even because, you know, my entry on futures was at a different level. Candles look different here. Honestly, my bias for the day, or at least until the news, is quite bullish. I do believe that we're gonna move higher to, what's that, 40.50, 40.51, something like that, where we're gonna find, you know, a lot of overlapping PDRAs and price levels. There's a bearish FVG. We have SMT buy side. There's also October to open at that level, so might actually be a good thing, the fact that it's it took me out, but we'll see, because I do want to see a clean and clear bullish unicorn before engaging in any long setup. So this trade got stopped at a break even. We'll see now what happens next. Okay, trying out longs here. So right now price is inside that 5-minute bearish FVG. The key here is to not see it rejecting. This is a reminder already. Technically speaking, 933 is right now um, our bullish unicorn. We also had a nice rejection off of it, so I wouldn't want price to take out this swing low over here, this one. So I just moved my stop loss right under there. 958. I'd like to see it go up at least to rebalance the 9 a.m. bearish FVG. There is also this nice smooth area over here just before reaching into that bearish FVG. So I'm probably going to take something off there. And if we do create a higher high here, you know, if it goes higher than the 10 a.m. candle, then I'm going to bring my stop loss to break even. I'd like to see a really nice push above 10 a.m. high. Yeah, that's it. So right now I'm paying attention to this bearish FVG 9 a.m. And also we might actually get a tap into 8-12 bearish inversion. That was a bullish FVG. Right now it's a bearish inversion, because that's actually also, it's a potential unicorn short. But for now I like the way this trade is going, so and I like the fact that candles seem to be increasing in size, which is a good thing. Now, on futures, price did take out that smooth area over here, this one. It did not here on Forex. But my stop loss is already at break even, so it should be okay. And also look at how price surged above that 5-minute bearish FVG, which is a good thing, because it seems that it doesn't want to respect it. Which is exactly what we want. I'm getting ready to take some partial here, depending on whether if we're going to have a reaction inside this bearish FVG or not, because again on futures it did reach into the 9 a.m. bearish FVG. Doesn't seem to have done that here on Forex, but I'm just going to guide myself based on whatever is going on the futures chart. Okay, so right now price reached inside that, I think it was 812. inversion. So I'm just gonna take some partial. I'm actually gonna close 2/3 of my trade right here. And I have 1/3 locked at break even. So I closed 2 minis out of 3 minis, and right now I'm left with 1 mini, which is locked to break even. Okay, W, guys. W in the chat. And if price wants to continue to move higher, then you know, I can still make some nice profit with just 1 mini. But you know, we'll see, because we are inside of daily bearish FVG, so expecting price to continue to move higher is probably a little overkill, but maybe not. Bottom line is that any, you know, whatever your bias is for the day, you just have to make sure that you keep your eyes wide open to the way price action is moving, and you really have to make sure that price is really showing you a willingness to create candles that just support your story, that support your narrative, whatever that is, whether you're looking to go longer or short. That's the most important aspect. Make sure that candles are respecting your story. And if they're not, you can always just get out of the trade, or, you know, wait for opposite confirmation. Yeah, just look at it starting to melt, but we'll see, because maybe it's just rebalancing this bullish FVG and also retesting the 5-minute inversion that it just created, you know. 1003 looks really good for price to reject from, but we'll see, because, you know, it's starting to pick up on bearish momentum, but, you know, I'm saying this based on the way the bodies of the candles started to, you know, get elongated. Well, not with the last candle that just closed, but still. because like I said, we are inside a bearish FVG on the daily, you know, and our higher time frame bias is bearish. It has been bearish for quite some days. I would say the next checkpoint in a continuation higher would be if price could invalidate the 9 a.m. bearish FVG. So if price could invalidate the 9 a.m. bearish FVG, then we could actually have a new leg going up here on the 1 minute. But if that doesn't occur, probably we're going to get stuck in some sort of a range here in between, I don't know, 40.20 and perhaps $4,000, 4,002, 4,003. So yours probably going to take me out a break even. It just tapped the first presented FVG. And it's still not invalidating 1003. I mean, not really. Would you be pushing higher? It crossed my mind to ask, have you thought about placing trades on silver at the same time you place trades on gold, since silver has bigger moves, more pips? I actually haven't, and even though it might seem as silver has bigger moves, more pips, it actually doesn't. So, like, for example, okay? This last closed candle here, 10:15 on silver on the 1 minute, that candle has 4 pips, okay? If I'm gonna look for a similar looking candle on gold, I don't know, for example, I would say 9:53, that's gonna have 40 pips. The thing is that 30 to 40 pips. The thing is that silver usually doesn't move more pips than gold does. It actually moves less pips. However, it pays differently. So what I mean by this is that if, for example, if you're gonna open a one standard lot on gold versus one standard lot on silver, you're gonna be paid a lot differently. Not because of the number of the pips, but because of the return per contract, or the cost per contract, which is more expensive on silver indeed. But in terms of pips, ticks, handles, whatever you want to call them, the one that moves more is gold. And to answer your question, no, I haven't thought about doing that because I haven't thought about doing that because it simply doesn't make sense for me to trade silver. It simply doesn't make sense for me to trade silver because I am trading gold. So I'm analyzing gold. I'm only using silver as an indicator. Wow, price seems to be stuck here. I hate it when that happens. Because right now we are at a time of the day when we should see volatility, and we don't. Well, most likely because of the FOMC. That's gonna be later on during the day, but that could be just, you know, an additional reason not to look for any trades or not to be in any trade. So we have on the 5-minute, we have a bullish FVG 10 a.m. overlapping a bearish FVG 9:30. You can imagine 9:30 and 10 a.m. Like if 10 a.m. is gonna fail, we're likely gonna see lower prices. I'm just marking out 10 a.m. here. 103 is still being respected, which is good. But we just need 9 a.m. to be invalidated to make it even more powerful for a continuation higher. Just so slow, and it's not supposed to be this slow. I might call it a day. You know, if it takes me out, you guys, I might actually call it a day. And if it doesn't take me out at break even and it goes up, I'm also going to call it a day. So either way you put it, yeah, it's going to be a short trading day for me today. Why did you enter where you entered for the buy? Seems like you didn't need to wait for the unicorn confirmation, or did you get one? I entered because price rejected from 941 bullish FVG with nice momentum to the upside. So I was thinking at that moment, if my unicorn for long would be the invalidation of the 933 bearish or previously respected bearish FVG, then it wouldn't make sense for price to create a bullish fair value gap right now. Okay, after 930 open, it just wouldn't make sense. And if it's rejecting from that bullish FVG and it's also starting to creating higher highs and higher lows, then the reason could be just one, and that is we're going to see 933 being invalidated, which was exactly the case. So I didn't enter without necessarily having a confirmation. I had price action that did not support the idea that 933 bearish FVG is still going to hold. I hope it makes sense. Hi Alex, why didn't you take long at 9:22-ish? Ian, I didn't take long then because I usually wait for 9:30 open. 9:22 a.m. was before that. So most of my trading relies on 9:30 open and whatever happens immediately after 9:30 open. So if I would have entered around here, and I can see why you're saying that, because we did have this bearish, this bullish SMT divergence here. We also had bullish FVG on gold, and we also had rejection coming in off of that bullish FVG. I was looking at that at the moment when that was happening. However, it did not make sense to me to take it because I was out of my trading window, still out of my trading window. So, okay, now it's really interesting to see what we're gonna get with this minor SMT divergence here, because this could be signaling a possible move down. I'm not interested in taking any more trades. I'm not interested in changing my bias and going bearish. I'm not either interested in adding up to my bullish position. So this is where I took most of my profit off. And right now I only have a runner going. We want to see silver rejecting from this bullish fair value gap here. It's 10.03, which is the one that gold has kept on respecting here. What I don't really like about it is that, okay, it is respecting it. I'm talking about gold. However, I would also like to see like a very energetic rejection off of that bullish FVG, and don't seem to have that for now. So you can see it's just meandering around here, not really doing too much. You guys, did you like the stream? Don't forget to hit the like button on the stream. I'm currently seeing 0 likes, which I don't think it's true. I just need to refresh my YouTube, but I won't. So right now the battle, so to speak, is in between 9 a.m. bearish FVG and 10:03 bullish FVG on the 1 minute both. As a general rule of thumb, you have to consider as important fair value gaps, like the fair value gap that was created before price starting to consolidate. So if we take a look here on gold, after the 9 a.m. bearish FVG formed, which is this one over here, price started to consolidate, right? Also, after the 10:03 bullish FVG formed, price started to consolidate. So if we have bearish FVG and then price starts to consolidate, invalidating that bearish FVG means price is going to go higher. If we have a bullish FVG and price starts to consolidate, invalidating that bullish FVG means price is likely going to go lower. Let's see, is my trade? Okay, so my trade is not taken out yet. Yeah, okay, I got stopped out. Got stopped out, break even. And you guys can see here how different the price levels are Forex compared to futures, because I had my entry right here on this candle. Okay, this candle I'm showing you here on Ninja, this candle, right, which is exactly that candle, 9:55 on the 1 minute. However, on futures, it did come to my entry level, and on Forex, it did not. Yeah. Now I'm pretty solid that we're gonna have a nice sell-off off of 937 bearish FVG. Sorry guys, I needed some time for myself. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yeah. Nice. Really nice. So the first presented FVG has been reclaimed. That's interesting. Yeah, see you guys, this is exactly the reason why trading before this type of news event is weird and not recommended, because price action is just tends to be all over the place. Here it's bearish and then it's bullish, and you just can't really make your way through the noise. At least this is what is happening to me. most of the times. Let's see if it rejects here from the first presented FVG, which it reclaimed. And also 1037 SIBI, which is overlapping 1003 bullish FVG, and it invalidated that. Honestly, if it were to reject from here and start going lower, it should already start doing it by now. Like, it shouldn't have to need minutes and minutes and minutes in the same area. Yeah, sort of like that. Mhm. A move down into the 5-minute inversion from, I think, yesterday, 6:05 p.m. New York time. That's around 39.50. Yeah, 39.51. Also a lot of sell side here sitting. If price right now starts to respect the bearish flow that it's currently trying to create on the 1 minute, then we could get a nice push down into that area. You guys, price is really chaotic. you guys, I'm gonna call it a day because definitely there is no volume. It's just consolidating right now, and I think we're not gonna see too much movement until FOMC, until after FOMC. So I was hoping to get a short confirmation, but I just didn't really like the lack of momentum here on this move to the downside. Oh, and there you go. Now it's starting to move. Anyway, I don't think it makes any sense for me to, keep staying here waiting for an opportunity. So I'm just gonna call it a day. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Be safe, and I would strongly advise you not to trade today, the PM session. Just let it be. Let whatever it's supposed to happen, just let it happen, and you're gonna have a clearer and a cleaner price action tomorrow. I can assure you of that. So yeah.